What's up, man? What's up, YouTube, man? This is a very, very, very sad day, man. Very sad day. If you guys haven't heard the news, man, and it's not looking good. I mean, it hasn't been confirmed, but judging from what I've seen, man, and the Godfather Kevin Samuels has passed away, and it's a very, very sad, very, very sad day. I think just for the Black Manosphere. I think Kevin Samuels has did a lot. He has uncovered a lot, for especially Black YouTube, and judging by the outpour of tweets and stuff like that, he's made quite an impact on people. Um, it's the thing about it is it's so sad though, man, that um you have like people rejoicing, and I've seen pardon me, man, I'm like eating. I've seen people clapping, like putting different memes out on YouTube and also on like Twitter and all those type of things. It's really really sad that um there's actually people dancing on that man's grave and he's not even buried yet. Um, and and the thing about it is some of the people that um that are doing it is almost more going to actually vindicate Kevin Samuels even more. It's going to Kevin. I mean, you know, the haters and stuff like that. They're coming out and dancing on his grave is going to vindicate Kevin Samuels even more. And and the thing about it is, you almost as human beings, you almost expect different. I mean, you expect different. You know what I'm saying? And then I started to think about it. Some of these these hood rat chicks that are rejoicing and shit like that. I'm like, don't you have a heart? Aren't you human? Or aren't you a human being and everything like that? But you got to understand some of their track records. They've set up plenty niggas. Plenty niggas don't die because of them. You know what I'm saying? So, death a lot of times doesn't mean anything to them. Death doesn't mean anything to somebody that's had a bunch of abortions and stuff or set up niggas, got the it don't mean nothing to them. They think it's funny. I seen this one YouTuber. I'm not gonna name her name, but I thought she was okay, but I saw the her post and like she's on live right now. Completely disgusting. Just like I expected a little better from her, but god damn boy. Mm, that clout chase right there. It just made man, honey, you made yourself you might have been an okay chick now, but I think you're bottom of the barrel now. You're bottom of the barrel. Like you need to go ahead and but it's just it's disgusting. It's just a disgusting um like disgusting demeanor. I mean, like just disgusting everything. If you're rejoicing on people dying, that is crazy to me, man. That's crazy to me, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. And you know what? I'm not one of those people that kind of hold out hope or whatever. All the news that I've seen so far, people that have a working relationship with him have they all but confirmed that he's passed away. So you know, and I just think it's just so unfortunate. Like if you go on Twitter, you see um, there's people actually. I mean, I can't even bring myself to joke about somebody dying. It's to me, it's just it the the thing about it is a lot of the stuff that that he's saying that he used to say about these lovely ladies and stuff like that. A lot of them are showing that he was right. You know, fit, family, friendly, and feminine or whatever. I mean, Like if you're rejoicing and you're dancing on somebody's grave, you're hardly feminine. That's not a feminine quality. I just sometimes I just don't, I just don't even know what to say about it, man. I really don't even know what to say about it. I don't even know what to think about it because come on, man. The guy just passed away and you got people out there rejoicing. You got people, think it's funny. They're making jokes of it. You know, uh that he's gonna die alone or he died alone, he's single, he died alone or whatever. And it's uh I don't even know what that saying is. It's like when you dance on somebody's grave, you like you're almost um digging your own grave. You know what I'm saying? Um it's I don't know. It's just a sad occurrence, man. I think Kevin Samuels he'll go down as a legend because I think what he did was he opened up a conversation that many people were scared to have in the past. He opened up a conversation that a lot of people wouldn't touch. He opened up a conversation that that held people accountable. As much as these women, that Kevin Samuels offended, the Kevin Samuels haters and all this type of stuff. One of the realities are no matter how much you hate him, no matter how much you dislike what he says, you're gonna have to look in the mirror. You're gonna have to look in the mirror every day. You're gonna have to you may not hold yourself accountable per se, but you're going to have to face the music. Kevin Samuels dying is not gonna make your unpleasantness go away. It's not gonna make your status go away. Men are waking up. Men are waking up, and the thing about it is, Kevin Samuels is the first guy really to go publicly on a platform, a couple nights a week and really give it to women, you know, uncut, no chaser. Hold on a second. Oh, Kevin Kevin Samuels is gone. Yeah, but anyways, people are rejoicing right now for real. But the thing about it is he's opened up a conversation that's not going to go anywhere. And if anything, he's probably his legend is actually going to probably grow a little bit more. Just like like we didn't appreciate Patrice O'Neal, for instance, comes to mind when he was alive. His status or his words just got bigger, and I think that's going to you know what it is. I think Kevin Samuels is probably going to be on that that stratosphere. He's definitely going to go down as a legend when it comes to especially like Black YouTube space or the Manosphere stuff like that. He's definitely going to be on Mount Rushmore of red pill thinking and all this type of stuff, right? So I think his legend is going to go stronger. But the thing about it is, some of the women that are saying they're probably, a little bit happier that he's not, you know, um, whapping and tapping on they shout out to ism, whapping and tapping on their head like every Friday night or Wednesday night or on Instagram. Your problems are not going to go away. Your problems are not going to go away. You're still going to be on a trajectory to buy a dog and die alone. This buy a dog and die alone thing has been happening for decades. And it's not and I think he didn't put the brakes on it, but he brought awareness to it. I mean, there's a reason why on all those nights that they flooded his inbox. They flooded his inbox Yeah, they flooded his inbox and with not flooded his inbox, but his show calling in and asking for information and stuff like that. There's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why. I dropped the link, man. Anybody, man, make sure you guys hit the like key, man. Hit the like key. Share it if you can, man. No cupcakes on. I haven't been on for a while, but rest in peace to that brother, Kevin Samuels, man. Always kicking knowledge to the brothers, man. The thing about it is, even if like somebody I have a lot of disdain for, somebody like Donald Trump died, right? I would not be dancing on Donald Trump's grave. I don't like. I hate what he says. I hate what the guy stands for, but I could not. I've never in my life ever think that. No, I've never ever in my life heard of somebody's death and was happy about it, or smiled about it, or rejoiced about it, or made jokes about it. I mean, come on, man. Karma comes tenfold, and death comes in threes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you ever notice like, and that's why they say like death comes in threes sometimes. When somebody dies, other people around them start to die or something like that. A lot of times the other deaths happen because that one person was probably happy to see the other person go, so they kind of almost dug their own grave. But and what's also sad too, man, if you listen to some of these guys with their rhetoric, some of them are kind of low key, kind of um rejoicing in a way too, because they there's an empty space, you know what I'm saying? Who can be the new king of the new black king of the manosphere? So you see a lot, you see some of those dudes saying like they're taking low key, like low key little shots and stuff like that. But haters gonna be haters, man. But anyways, um I think one of the things about Kevin Samuels was that he was a workaholic. You can tell he was very consistent, and he was very, very, very detail oriented when it comes to this thing. So, uh, he's not going to be easily replaced. He's really not going to be easily replaced. There's going to be people that try to take his place, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be easily replaced because he provides the knowledge that, and he's not going to. I mean, he didn't. To me, he didn't really do that much, pandering and pandering and cupcaking and okay, we got Neil Warren. What's up, Neil? What's happening, man? Oh, shoot. But anyway, anybody's welcome to join the panel, man. If you guys want to give your condolences, man, you guys want to say something about Kevin Samuels, come on up, man. I welcome anybody. I dropped the link in there. And make sure you guys like the stream. I haven't really been on YouTube for a hot minute, and I've been streaming other platforms and stuff. So it kind of feels. I mean, it feels good, but it doesn't really feel good for me to be coming up on the YouTube platform in this manner. Um, I mean, I was holding out for hopes when I first heard about the information that it was fake news. It was like some type of hoax because you heard it before. The hoax was it what's his face? Lil Wayne died. You know what I'm saying? You were saying Lil Wayne died one time, and and it that was a big time hoax, and I was kind of hoping that it was that, man, but you start going through Twitter, you start going through YouTube, and then you start seeing people that were I want to say close to him, but kind of they had working relationships with, and they're almost confirming that he's passed away too. So I tend to believe it, man. I mean, I haven't had any other reason to believe that he hasn't passed, but I mean, I think stranger things can, I mean, have happened. So I'm not gonna, um, I'm not gonna, but I'm just here to say, man, if 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 I'm if I took the bait, if I took the bait and I'm wrong and he didn't pass away, I all I can do is apologize. And the thing about it too, man, it's sad because I mean he's gonna have to deliver. I mean, somebody's gonna have to deliver that news to his daughter. You know, he has a daughter out there, and I think he also has a stepdaughter too. Somebody's gonna have to deliver that news. You know, somebody's gonna have to deliver that painful information. You know, to his family. You know, it's a rough deal. You know, uh, man, like I said, man, I would not wish this on anybody. Man, I wish, um, man, it's it's a sobering reality when you think about it, man. You know, this guy in the last let me say 2 years, you know, he died at 50. I think they say he was 56. That you know he's been on YouTube for a while, and you know he was finally getting his break. You know what I'm saying? The guy had went through 2 divorces. You know what I'm saying? And you know he's been through quite a bit. You know what? He's been through quite a bit. He's been through, was it 2 divorces and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just sad. It's just a sad thing. And you know, I really feel sorry for him, man. I really still feel sorry for him if it's true, man, because he was just, getting that time that time in the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He was just hitting his stride. He was just, you know, becoming a recognizable figure within these spaces, and boom, just like that, you're gone. And you know what? It's just a sad reality, man. It's like you can't go to sleep, man. You can't go to sleep. You can't. You just can't go to sleep, man. You just can't go to sleep because you don't know when your time is going to be called. You don't know when you're going to be called. You just don't know. So you got to live life to the fullest, man. And the guy was a workaholic. You can tell he was a workaholic. He was always working. He was always uh, you know creating content and doing that. And I don't know. I just hope my deepest condolences go out to his family, man. My deepest condolences go out to his family. He has a daughter. His daughter, man, it's like, I mean, man, it's like it's a sobering thing, man, because it wakes you up, man. It wakes you up. It life kind of has a way of letting you know, man. Uh, you know, this is not forever. This is not forever, man. Your time could be up at any time. You gotta live life to the fullest. You gotta um you gotta be you gotta I don't know. I'm just kind of a loss for words, man, because 56 is young, man. I'm 41, man. That's that's just a hop and a skip away from me, man. That's just a hop and a skipping away from me. And I can't imagine, having to tell, having this type of news broken to my son. My son is uh man, when I be 56, he's I don't even want to think about it, man. Man. Um Kevin Samuels was, he looked like a relatively healthy person. It didn't look like he was he had any type of significant health problems, but I know when he was younger he did have cancer. So um um you know and again, you know that's one of the pitfalls, man. When you become a workaholic, man, you sometimes you don't know how much stress you put on yourself. And that's one of the I guess the bad parts of what do you call it, being a high value man, because sometimes you work yourself to death. You work yourself to death. You're putting in 14-hour days, and he was and he did many shows about that, about how um like he was one of those people that work all the time. Like he put so much stress on himself. Like he was telling me that, I mean, he was telling us the story about how he was on vac. I mean, like his his company made him take a vacation. They forced him to take a vacation. And when he took the vacation, he didn't know what to do with himself. And he said that, you know what I'm saying? He said that, you know, he's a um, self-professed workaholic. And I remember, you know, I had a period of time where I was, um, you know, a workaholic too. You know, and that was my stress mechanism. You know, the way I dealt with stress was to work. Just work yourself to death. You know what I'm saying? Don't have any free time. Don't have no life. Just work. And you know, it keeps you away from a lot of stuff. You know, it kind of shelters you from the world. But a lot of times when you are not able to have that protection of work, you know, you got to face real. You got to face the world. You got to face reality. You know, and reality can be stressful. It can be very stressful, man. It can be very stressful. But R.I.P. man to Kevin Samuels, man. I know a lot of people hate him on these streets and these channels and all this type of stuff, man. But the man was giving some good information. We're gonna leave it at that. The man was really, um, he was really giving us some good information. He was um, his style was not for everybody. You know, I know some women didn't like his style and his delivery. You know, if you can say it, you know, a little bit better or worse. I don't even know. I still don't even get that part. But anyways, um, rest in peace, that guy. But anybody want to come up, man? I'm gonna be on here for a little bit. I mean, a few more minutes, man. If anybody want to come on and say their condolences or say anything about Kevin Samuels, man, go ahead and say it, man. Leave the disparaging comments and stuff like that to yourself. If you come up here to rejoice, again, let me say something again about that, man. It's sad. It's sad that this is the way that we have to, you know, this is sad that Kevin Samuels has to die to be vindicated in a to a certain extent. That's crazy. He has to actually pass away to get vindicated. And the reason I said vindicated, it's like there are some women on here, man, and we haven't went to the heavy hitters yet that are showing their true colors, their true nature. You know how vicious they are, how heartless they are, how lack of empathy the lack of empathy that they have, the pure just you know, just the unpleasantness of themselves. You know, he I mean, I mean, it's crazy to me how some women are really showing who they are. I mean, it's amazing, man. It's amazing how some of them are really showing who they are. Like they are going out of their way to show or just to, you know, to laugh at this man or to disparage this man on the way out. It's incredibly disgusting. Shout out to James Brown, man. Shout out to James Brown. Shout out to But it's incredibly disgusting. It's a disgusting display. Like and the thing about it is like the heavy hitters haven't came out and bumped their gums yet about Kevin Samuels, you know. And I'm actually cringing at the thought of what some of these women are going to say, of what they're actually going to say. I'm kind of almost cringing at it because uh, some of these women are so unpleasant. With, you know, they live such unpleasant lives that oh my god, oh my god, man. I'm yeah, I'm speechless sometimes, man. I'm speechless sometimes to where you're like, that's human beings. Are you guys even freaking human beings? Are you human beings? It's like, what barn were you born in to be rejoicing over a man's death? A man that you've probably never met in your life, a man that's never did anything personally to you, but dropped a couple of videos that made you feel bad about the mistakes that you made. He didn't hold a gun to your head, man, to make you do all that degenerate ratchet stuff. He didn't hold a gun to your head. You did that with your own free will. You did that with your own free will. You did that with your you know like you did that with your own free will. He did not make you become a single mother. He didn't make you become a single mother. You chose to be a single mother. He didn't make you not want to get married. He did not make you. He didn't. He didn't make you leave your husband to become a single mother. He didn't make you do all that type of stuff. You did that shit on your own. So I like I don't understand, like, some of you guys, how you guys have so much smoke for the man when you made these decisions. You wanted to do this. This is what was all up to you. You decided to do that. And 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 the man providing information on how to fix some of these past traumas and fix some of these mistakes. That's why you mad. That's why you mad. You know, Kevin Samuels didn't make you Big Shirley. Kevin Samuels didn't make you a stripper. Kevin Samuels didn't make you average at best. Kevin Samuels didn't make you, your baby daddy leave you. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels didn't make you not get married and be engaged 100 times. Kevin Samuels didn't make you reach the danger zone. You did that shit on your own. You did that shit on your own with your own free will and your own fucking free will. You did that shit on your own. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Samuels didn't make you abort that baby. Kevin Samuels didn't make you have 4 baby daddies. Kevin Samuels didn't put 300 pounds on you. Kevin Samuels didn't do that. Come on, you did that shit on your own. I don't understand how so many people can have so much angst for a person that they never fucking met. They never met them. That person had no type of influence on them. Oh, it's the way that he says it. Oh my God. It's the way that he says it. Oh, he hates black women. I mean, um, Kevin Samuels, I think, again, and I said this again, I can't even what to say. It's like I mean, like, I guess your popularity goes even further when you die. But I wouldn't wish that on anything. Fuck the fame. I don't need the fame, but I wouldn't want the fame at all, anyways. Um, Sign language. I was talking about that earlier today with one of my friends. We were talking about sign language, and he put me onto that sign language, and there's so many other things that um, Kevin Samuels has put into our lexicon as men, um, and I think these are going to be very important teaching tools, especially for for young men. They're going to be very important teaching tools. It's some of the things, like, you know like, there's some men that don't feel so bad when they understand that, when it's not until when they get 40 that's when they get the pick of the litter. You know what I'm saying? Not every man is going to be able to be high valued at 26. You have some of these sisterhood chicks that have these unrealistic expectations. It's Kevin Samuels that's actually, you know let these guys know, man, it's not you, it's them. Because there's some dudes that they're probably depressed. They were like, man, why can't I get the results? Why can't I get the same results that Pookie them are getting. You know what I'm saying, like that. And Kevin Samuels has put that information out there. I'm not no conspiracy theorist. I'm not any of those type of things, but I really do think that um, um, some people deep down inside are probably a little bit relieved because um, it's not going to be out of sight, out of mind. Let's get that wrong. But if you were ratchet and you were no good, you're still going to have to face the meat. You're still going to have to face it. But I think some people are delusional enough to believe. I mean, some people are delusional enough to believe that because he's gone, those problems were going to go away. And that's just, to me, that's just pure delusion. Like, you know, like I said, Kevin Samuels is not the reason why a lot of you guys are at your current state. I mean, you did that shit to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You did that shit to yourself. But I just think that some people really are going to think, oh, you know what? I don't have to listen to him say this stuff anymore. Now I mean, go back to being ratchet, and I could go back to being ratchet. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You're still going to have to face it. But anyways, man, I'm gonna get off here, man. Just wanted to say one more time, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. You're gonna be missed in the Manosphere, man. You're gonna be missed just in men in general, man. We're gonna miss you, man. The rhetoric that you put in the game, the stuff that you says, um, you know. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Again, I really wish this was not the case, man. But from what I'm seeing, in the news that I see, it's hmm, yeah, man. But anyways, man, you guys be easy, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.